And I feel like I'm more like, law of attraction, karma, energy, chakras, all that stuff. And after this, maybe I don't know, I could change and I could be on to the next thing. I don't know what that could be, but it's evolution in life. So to answer your question, yes, I'm spiritual. I can
King
rant
Arthur,
sometimes.
are you spiritual, King Arthur?
Yeah, I am. Like again, like him, forced religion when I was younger, but it was always this doesn't seem to be the way for me, right? And then and I connect with the Most High, but I've never not believed, right? I just understood that going here to a church or isn't gonna make me a better person, right? It's gonna make me give me more favor, right? Those things don't do it, right? But I realize when I take care of myself, right? When I look within myself, when I do good, when I have when the opportunity presented to me to do good, or when I'm able to help or able to serve, and I do that, then that's when I, see my favor, or I understand my favor, right? Or I understand my blessings, right? But I also, the Bible or the book in itself has stories. One of my favorites is like the King and the Talents. And it's like
Mhm.
everybody has a talent. If you use it, you'll be rewarded. If you don't, you will be shamed or, tossed aside, or you're not doing him any favors by not using what he gave you. You understand? So that's kind of
Bars.
where I'm at with it. Like, don't you can believe or not believe, but when at the end of your time here, what have you done? Have you improved on anything new? Did you help anybody? Did you serve anybody? Did you leave this place better than you found it? So I don't think religion necessarily answers those questions or care to, answer those questions. Just give us your money. My man locked the people in the church of
Oh
$40,000.
my God. Yo, I would have been
Like
so hot. I would have bust down the door on
that's
purpose
different.
just because he tried to lock me
That's,
in there. And I would sue for human trafficking and
bro,
false
like
imprisonment and kidnapping and all the things. And then that 40 grand, whatever
you
I
went
would
you
have
went
got
in
more
there
than that.
intentionally though. They went in there intentionally. They went in there on their own merit. So it ain't like he drug them
No,
in
no, no, no,
there.
no. You lock the door and say
Hey,
nobody's leaving. That's different.
but anybody, and do we know if anybody tried to leave?
I
Right.
would have.
So again, you saying you would, but like the people in there, did they try to leave? Right.
I don't know.
They are so wrapped up in it. They're so
I'm sure
indoctrinated
some
in
people
it.
were pissed off
Like
about
he
that.
wouldn't have got my $20. I'm sorry, but again, we're not of the subscribers, right? We're not those type of
Right.
thinkers.
Marissa, are you spiritual? So you asked us, are you a spiritual person,
Right.
religious
Yeah.
person?
Yeah, I mean, I grew up in the church too, super conservative. Kind of similar as you, right? When it's pushed so far, it's kind of like a pendulum swing, and I went to the
Mhm.
other side. And now I feel like I've kind of recentered, and when like you just feel that whether it's universe or God, there's a nudge in a certain direction,
Yeah.
and
Hmm.
becoming more sensitive to listen to that, whether it's your inner voice, you call it your subconscious, you call it God, the universe, whatever that may be. There's something that is pushing us to find our purpose in life.
No, that's about but I don't think most people can hear that voice. I think there's a lot of distraction, there's a lot of poison. Um, there's a lot of just things happening that's like we don't want you to find your purpose. We don't want you to know your power. We don't want you to wake up from the matrix, so to speak. So we're gonna do X, Y, and Z, and we're gonna do A, B, and C, and we're gonna make sure that you don't see the truth.
Yeah.
Or a version of the truth. I can even say we're all human on this planet. I can't say I know the truth and I'm omnipotent and I know all the answers. I feel like I know certain things, but that could just be another level of the control system.
But you can't say what's right for you, right? And so
But
that's what's up.
you change, like how I went through my thing. I done bounced around. I was an atheist, and then well, I was super like Jesus person, and then atheist. Like right after that. So that's true, but it could change.
You're supposed to.
Evolution.
You're
We're
supposed
supposed to
to. Like
evolve.
Frank, we're techies. Every time we make a website, it's gonna get better. Every time we make an app, it's gonna get better. Everything we do is meant to get better. Cars are meant to get better. Books are meant to get better. Computers are meant to get better. Why aren't people meant to get better?